Okay, ma'am, you were charged with theft. You were facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On August 19th, 2019, defendant issued a check for $149 as payment for money. The bank returned the check marked NSF, non-sufficient funds. Defendant was identified by their Texas driver's license, which was written on the front of the check, or their name on the front of the check.
How does that prove it's a theft by check? I mean, you're just saying it's insufficient funds, so?
That's all we have, I think, Your Honor.
No, that's not enough. Are you losing?
No.
You're not losing. You're fine. But yeah, I need more than just an insufficient check, right? This is you have to intend to steal here. You have to show me that somehow she knew that there was insufficient funds and that she wanted to deceive, you know?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that all you got?
I read the whole bit.
That's not enough. I'm gonna find no probable cause, man. Don't worry about it. Please. No. Really, please.
Hey, Judge, how you doing? I have Frank Garibay,
Just last name, please. Who is it?
Garibay, Garibay.
Okay.
25. Okay, so he went over to do his drug test today. And his first appearance was on February 16th. He's explained to me that he hasn't smoked anything since that day. So it might come up, it probably will come up positive because, you know, it takes 30 days for that marijuana to get out of your system. But he hasn't done anything since that. His phone was disconnected. His phone was broken, so he got a new phone number, which I have. And he can give to the pretrial services if they need it.
Did you send him? Garibay?
Yeah, he went this morning, Your Honor.
We ordered him not to use, Dan, on January 12th.
Yes, Your Honor. And
We're now 3:10.
right, and he hasn't had anything since February 16th. The thing is that I've talked to him. He's dealing with some anxiety, emotional things, and I know that there's other medication that he should be doing. That he can go to a psychiatrist to get. That's what I think he should be doing. But he has.
I cannot imagine that a psychiatrist is going to tell him to willingly violate the law, especially knowing that he's got 2 open criminal cases.
No, I get that, Your Honor. I'm just saying that there's other medication that he can take for anxiety instead of marijuana, and he hasn't had anything since February 16th, and so that's in a way it's a. I'm just asking you to give him one more chance on this, and if something comes up.
What do you want, Dan?
Just one more chance for him, just to make sure that he's not.
How long are you asking for? I'm not going to do 30 days because he's already had 55 days.
No, I get that, Your Honor. If we can do a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Fine. I will give you 2 weeks. If at the end of 2 weeks, homeboy continues to test, his butt is going to jail.
Sounds good, Your Honor. Sounds good. I'll talk to him.
No, where is he not here?
No, he's there. He's there, Your Honor.
Garibay, come up. I am extremely upset with you. Not only are you testing positive, but you fail to appear and you're failing to stay in contact with pre-trial services. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with them. If you lose your phone, if you change your number, they tell you that you're supposed to let them know. Baloney, because I have you here that you failed to show up again. I'm giving you 2 weeks. If you ever fail to show up, or fail to show in contact or remain in contact with them, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand me? 2 weeks.
I would like to say.
I don't,
Yeah,
Oh,
Frank,
your
don't say
lawyer?
anything. Frank,
do
I'll
you
talk
know
to you.
how many excuses I hear a day, Mr. Gallagher? Take a guess how many excuses I hear on any given day. If I had one strand of hair for every damn excuse that I heard, my hair would look like this. Go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
And I'm going to talk to him.
Bye, Dan. I'll see you in 2 weeks from
2
today,
weeks.
okay?
All right. Thank you. All right.
All right, dude.
Goodbye.
Ms. Zhang,
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
hi, can you hear me?
Good.
Give me a second. Hey, do you mind hitting the button on the sound bar, please? Just right there. There's a button, just one time.
Judge, you said 2 weeks?
Please,
Okay.
must appear. SFBF. All right, Ms. Zhang, can you hear me?
Yes.
Say something.
Hello?
Can barely hear you. I'll turn it up right here. All right, can you hear me?
Does it work now?
I can hear you now. A little bit low, but it's okay. Are you ready,
I
counselor?
need to,
Come on
I
up.
have a new equipment and I think it might not be working as good as the previous
There we
one.
go. That's a lot better.
Oh, good. Yeah, oh, this is why. Can you hear me better now?
Yes. All right, let me turn this down.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a better thing. It's supposed to be an upgrade, but sometimes I just don't know how to use it.
No,
so-
it's working great now.
Okay.
Tell me, Miss Chen, right?
That's right, Judge.
Come up, Miss Chen.
All right.
I told you as a condition of your bond, you were not to go to the Galleria.
嗯哼，我跟你之前说过，作为你的这个释放的条件，你是不能够去 Galleria 那边的。
I have here that you went to the Galleria.
那我听说你又去了 Galleria 了。
Talk to your lawyer, and then you tell me.
跟你的律师先说好，然后你再跟我讲。准备好了。
Well, oh, have you had a chance to speak to her yet?
I have. So what she told me is that she did not understand what the Galleria is, as in the area, like the proper noun. She's not familiar with that entire area is referred to as Galleria. She was under the impression that just that particular Lululemon and that particular Macy's were where she was not allowed to go.
I don't believe that. I admonished her to the tooth the last time we were here, and I told her repeatedly, no Galleria.
嗯哼，我不相信呢，我不信你说的话，我觉得你是在骗人，因为上次我跟你说过了，重复的说过了，不要去 Galleria，这个我们已经说的很清楚了。
I am now revoking your bond and you will go to jail.
那现在呢，你的这个保释条件已经被违规了，那你现在就需要去坐牢
Sorry,
了。
it's too much.
Judge,
I
你
told
这
her,
你这太过分
no,
了。
I told her over and
我
over.
跟你
and
说过
over
不知道多少次了。
And she picked up a
反
bond
复复。
violation. She was lucky enough last time to get the case dismissed
嗯，
because
上
she picked
次
up a new theft case while on bond for a theft. You go to jail today.
因为你上次就是在保释条件下，你违规了，你是在保释条件下你违规了，你这次再违规，你就是得寸进尺了，那你没有办法了，我们这边没有办法帮你了。
Judge, I would ask you to consider.
No, I told her, I told her she picks up a theft. While she's on bond, she picks up another theft. She just happens to complete the requirements to get it dismissed as she steps into the courtroom. So they were nice enough to follow the agreement, and I didn't ding it. I didn't do anything, but I told her no more Galleria, and she's continuing to do it. If I
Either-
don't, what's gonna happen?
I hear you, Judge. If she had stolen there, I would understand, but she tells me she does not understand, she didn't understand the proper noun Galleria.
We had interpreters, we had everybody here to explain to her what the conditions were. She knew. No. She has to know that we mean business. Otherwise, it's not worth the paper it's written on.
I hear you, Judge. She went shopping. There was no new offense. I'm just happy she was, I understand the court is frustrated.
It is, it's over and it's over. We have bond conditions created. There are many other places that she can go shopping. She doesn't have to go to the one place I told her not to go. There are how many places in Houston that you can go to? Harris County is 3 hours from one end to the other. There's Memorial Mall, there's Deerbrook, there's the one place we told her not to go to.
Council for reset?
No. Sorry.
Judge,
Okay, so the interpreter, do you
So
want the
her
interpreter to
bond now
summarize
set
that?
at 1,000. I will set it at 5,001.
Okay,
We'll see.
it was 1,000 and now you're gonna set it to 5,001?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Your Honor, do you want the interpreter to summarize what you just
She
said, or?
literally, she picks up a possession of a criminal
Yeah.
instrument, a theft case.
I was
and
here
now
last
another
time.
Theft case.
I
And
was
I
there,
told her
the
not to go to
interpreter last time.
Galleria. And what's she doing? She's doing exactly what we told her not to do over,
Mhm.
over and over. If I don't, I now become an enabler. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Right. No, she goes in. Sorry.
Yeah, Your Honor, the
For all
interpreter was
intents and
here last time,
purposes,
so
her
I
bond
know
will be,
about it.
for her to do, post bond will be what, $500, $501? Right,
Okay,
Yeah.
give or take.
okay.
Um,
Do you want the interpreter to explain that to her right now?
No,
or-
she's already in jail. She's already in back. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, the interpreter was here last time, and the
Hopefully now
interpreter
she knows
distinctly
that
remembers that,
She means
yes,
that we mean business.
we
you know?
did explain that to her. And I did interpret everything. I remember that.
Can you bring her out for a second so they can explain to her? They're gonna bring her out and you can explain that to her real quick.
Okay. And it's gonna be 5,001 bond right now, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Council for reset?
Go ahead, Miss Zhang.
OK。哎，女士您好。
Shh.
OK，所以现在问题就是这样啊，你当时你现在被抓到又在偷，没有在偷东西，但是你是在那个地方，我们当时跟你讲过是说你不能够在这个保释条件期间呢，在 Galleria 的那个购物中心那边，然后你这次又去了，虽然你没有偷东西，但是你又去了，这就是视为违反这个保释的条件，所以你现在就必须要去坐牢。现在呢，你的保释金额呢已经提升到了这个5000块钱，5001，好吧？当时我们让你就是当时让你出去再次保释呢，是因为你当时你是前面的那个保释是刚刚结束，然后呢，你刚刚结束了以后，你又再犯的时候呢，实际上当时已经是非常过分了。然后呢，那当时他们已经是对你很好了，然后就说那好吧，那我们再给你一次机会。那这个机会呢，你这次呢我们当时跟你说的很清楚了，说不要到那个地方去，不要到那个购物中心去。你有很多其他的选择，休斯顿这么大个地方，那么多购物中心，你没有必要去那个购物中心。但是你还是去了，虽然没有偷东西，但是你还是视为违反保释条件。那这次呢，法官觉得你是太过分了，所以呢，这次就没有批准你的这个请求，所以你就只能够是5000块钱的保释金，好吧？你现在就
Ms. Zhang, if you could tell her one more thing for me, please.
OK。
That I don't know if you're going to bond out.
我不知道你能不能够就是直接保释出去啊？
If you do, prior to your release, you will get another GPS monitor.
如果要是你真的能保释出去的话呢，在你出去的之前，我们是肯定要给你上个 GPS 的监视器的。
You are still to remain in compliance with the bond conditions.
你还是虽然你是保释出去的，但是你还是必须要遵守保释的条件。
Every time you go back to the Houston Galleria, I will revoke your bond.
每一次你去这个 Galleria 的购物中心啊，记得是这个购物中心啊，你是不能够去的。你每次去，我们都会让你再回来。
Okay? Anything else?
OK，还有什么其他的吗？
这个脚印不是GPS
OK，the interpreter can't hear.
Yeah, question, I don't-
Okay, she has a question. Please
Yeah.
louder.
The interpreter cannot hear. 我翻译听不见啊。
它这个脚链不就是 GPS 吗？
So the ankle bracelet is the GPS, right?
他这个没有，他都没有给我打电话，也没有给我短信，也没有任何通知我，所以我才以为那个地方可以挂，因为我根本不知道那里就是感人。
So the lady was wondering, so is the ankle bracelet a GPS? Because when I entered that area, it did not give me any warning, no text, no telephone call, nothing.
We
So I thought it
warn
was okay.
you.
我们在法院给你
The bracelet
提
is
醒
not
了
going to tell you to leave.
那个脚链不会给你任何提醒的，亲爱的。
那是我理解错误了，我就是语言障碍理解错误了，对不起。
I'm sorry, language barrier, I misunderstood. Sorry.
然后律师告诉
Wait. Tell her when my children say sorry, I accept it. But when it's over and it's over and it's over, sorries have no value.
我的孩子如果要是做错事情，说 sorry，我是可以接受的。但是你一错再错，你每次都在犯同样的错误，这是不可接受的，这是无法理解的。
然后律师告诉我以后，我就在我的手机里面，Google 还有苹果那个地图，我都做了标记了。我是不会再犯了。
So I have, after the judge told me, I have already labeled on my maps, Google and Apple Maps, and I will not violate it again.
I know that because you'll be
我
in
知道
jail.，
对，我知道，因为你在牢里面坐着了，你就不用去了。
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything else, Your Honor?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Anything? Okay. So
Thank
she
you.
will auto-populate tomorrow unless she bonds out between now and then. So I guess you're welcome to zoom in. We'll let you know if she's still here. If not, she'll bond out. She'll get a 7-day setting and then,
They'll give it to
Can
her
they?
when she, when we process her out,
Hmm?
the new date, they'll give it to her.
oh, yeah. Once she bonds out, whoever does, then they'll give them both the date and then it'll be a 7-day setting and it'll be up to her to hopefully reach out to you. If she doesn't, then we'll reach out to you tomorrow to let you know that she's in back. And you can always zoom in if you have somewhere else to go or if you're out of county or what.
So give y'all corporate seat on.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll reach out to you, Mr. Brown.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I will be out of the courtroom.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming, Ms. Zhang.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Hi.
Dosewell.
Yeah. Oh, does well.
Dosewell.
I thought you were like, it goes well. So what do we do with Mr.? Oh, got it. All right, sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. This charge will go on your record. It will be there forever. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. You understand? How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty and we'll follow this agreement, sentence you to it. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Judge.
Yes, it's a EWLI.
Oh, I'm sorry, you.
Just the last name.
Thank you.
Okay.
And Judge, I was just asking you that we get on this.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Go for it.
On March 1st, 2026, in Harrison Lake, Texas, officer observed defendant standing in a roadway and soliciting from passing vehicles. Officer also observed defendant entering the lane of moving vehicles and impeding traffic. Upon activation of emergency lights, defendant walked towards the officer's vehicle in an aggressive manner while screaming. Defendant was detained for officer safety. As officer began guiding defendant towards the patrol vehicle, defendant tensed his arms and physically pulled away. Officer issued verbal commands to defendant to advising him to stop acting up, but defendant continued to pull away. Officer put defendant against the patrol vehicle and defendant spat on the vehicle and continued his aggressive behavior.
What was he doing wrong?
So he was standing in the middle of moving lanes of traffic.
Okay.
Officers,
Did they ask him to move?
So they activated their emergency lights and the defendant walked towards them in an aggressive manner, screaming and for officer safety.
They couldn't just ask him to get out?
Your Honor, based on the dims, he was walking towards them in an aggressive manner and screaming for their safety.
I mean, sure, off the face of it. My other issue was going to be.
How did he interfere? Is he interfering with what duty?
Trying to detain him, Your Honor, as they were trying to detain him, just acting up.
Detain him for what?
For officer safety, Your Honor.
I mean, theoretically, you could say that about anything, about any situation, right?
And in this situation, Your Honor, he was walking towards them aggressively and screaming. And Your Honor, but straight from the dims, defendant's behavior escalated rapidly, causing Leo to detain him for officer safety. Defendant was walking towards their vehicle in an aggressive manner while screaming.
And they couldn't try to de-escalate the situation, you know? Hey, buddy, calm down, relax. We just don't want to see you get hit by a car. You know, 9 times out of 10, you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. So all it does, it ends up as a pissing contest. And who's going to win when you have the power of arrest? You know?
Your Honor, and I will say immediately when, this is from the dims, officer activated the patrol lights and defendant immediately walked towards them in an aggressive manner. So they didn't have a chance.
Is that against the law?
Or it's, he aggressively approached them for their safety to detain them. They didn't give him a chance to tell, he didn't give the officer the chance to stop. He immediately after the lights were activated, approached them in aggressive manner.
I think, I think all the issues that we have is them actually approaching him, but also the interference as well. I mean, the duty is that the duty to detain him, and the dims it just says that he senses of way. To what extent does he do that? Does he run away? You know, it doesn't even rise to the level that, you know, we can really say, is this interference or not? I don't think that there's all on that front.
I mean, it says here, did then and there unlawfully with criminal negligence. Tense up and pull away, interrupt, disrupt, impede, and interfere with the peace officer while he was performing a duty and exercising authority imposed by law. What criminal negligence? What the hell does that mean?
Your Honor, he was tensing his arms, physically pulling away, he got on the police vehicle. He was given commands to stop tensing up, and so continued to pull away.
Is every all?
I'm not. There you're looking up the definition of.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Occurs.
What does criminal negligence mean?
What I have here is criminal negligence occurs when a person ought to be aware of a substantial and unjustifiable risk that will occur that fails to foresee it.
And Your Honor, I would argue this does rise to the level of criminal negligence. He was told to stop. But he continued to-
After he's already arrested, right? I mean, here it says, with respect to circumstances surrounding his conduct or the result of his conduct, when he ought to be aware of the substantial and unjustifiable risk that the circumstances exist or result will occur. The risk must be of such a nature and degree that the failure to perceive it constitutes a gross deviation from the standard of care that an ordinary person would exercise under all circumstances as viewed from the actor's standpoint. Was his conduct such a gross deviation, or was it the fact that they both end up in a pissing match? You know?
Your Honor, I would argue that it does rise to the level of criminal negligence. He saw the emergency lights activated, he approached them aggressively screaming. Officers detained him because he was approaching them screaming.
I'm gonna find no probable cause. So, yeah, I saw
We
it.
addressed it on the fifth.
Was I here?
He tested that morning, he was dirty and he was on 50 days.
Was I here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I trust you.
Okay, but making sure we didn't put it on the docket for Friday.
Yeah, just tell Victoria. I don't know why I don't remember.
Yeah, it's all right. You're busy.
Just make sure that she knows, will you, so we don't accidentally do it.
Sean, can you see that?
I'm sure. They sent it after the match. Said judge didn't realize that it addressed it on front. So we had done 50 days on yeah, on March there, I'm still here.
Okay, I got you guys.
They tried to do it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, only the judge for the BVR, resume check continues to position instead.
Yeah, let me, is it in ready for activity?
Yes, judge.
Yeah,
You need the case number?
no, it's just, what was the last name again?
Rosia.
Go, all right. See you. On the 50 here.
Right. They only.
Right. Yeah, that's me.
I know that the last time we spoke, that week, that day, mentioned you can take the probation. So I wrote that. Probation for you.
Judge, may we approach?
Yes, hi, just the last name, please.
Ramos.
Ramos.
Yes. On
Let me just do this real quick. Jail or bond? Bond? I don't see it. Ramos. Saved by the Bell.
Oh.
Yeah, I had it.
It's weird. Well, night.
Yeah, I need a cost number though.
Sure, it is 260
Okay.
6238.
Yes,
So,
I remember.
yes, so guy is in ICE custody right now. He had a BVR because he never got the ignition in the log because he was always.
You guys were gonna see if they're gonna dismiss it or not.
Yes, she hasn't had a chance to evaluate it yet. She was in trial, so we're just asking for one more week on this one. And you're all right? Yeah.
I'm not gonna do a week because we've been resetting it, kicking the can down the road.
Look at it today. I think in our city, so it says the court date is tomorrow.
Okay, so just look at it today and
Okay.
make a determination whether you want to do that or not, and then I don't want to keep.
I understand, Judge.
Hey, it's either they're going to or they're not. I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Hey,
Hey, Judge.
Mr. White.
Approach real quick.
Is it on your client?
Yeah, it's on Mr. Ronnie.
Okay.
Judge,
Everything
she's
okay?
got- Everything's good. She's got a felony court date on the 26th. I've got to check with the felony court because she has a travel restriction up there, but she's gonna go with her dad and her son to the Riverwalk next weekend. This
Ooh.
weekend.
Does she have an,
She has a scram.
okay.
She can take it with her. She's not gonna be driving. She doesn't have a valid.
I haven't put any restrictions on her as long as she doesn't get called in or
Right,
anything.
I just wanted to check with you. They haven't approved it yet because Judge Onken's out this week, but assuming she approves it, I just
I'm
wanted to check
okay.
with you. I
Yeah,
figured-
as long as she's got the scram and, you know.
Yeah, I figured, but I just wanted to double check with
Yeah.
you. You know, she's the gift that keeps on giving. So, all right, Judge, thanks. Have a good spring break.
Yeah, mine will be.
Yeah. Give me one second. Let me just finish that.
Oh.
Okay. What's up?
So in running for activities, the LJAP please, no contest form, he said it's not guilty, so you didn't take the plea.
Correct.
But we didn't need to take it out of your queue.
Oh, you didn't take it out of the queue?
Yeah.
Okay, got
Keep
it.
it aside.
Yeah.
And then also, when you in queue right now, we were able to take state for Thomas, that was Lawrence.
Mhm. Okay.
Fortunately, we gave her the reset and she signed her bond conditions before she could sign her. bond.
No, then call.
And we called Lori, we called the defendant. Lori said that she can work right now and that she's gonna try and leave a message to come back tomorrow. I called her too and I left her a message. So.
SFDF tomorrow. If she doesn't appear tomorrow, I'm revoking the bond. God dang it. Hey, did you hear that? Lori's client left before signing the protective order. So SFBF tomorrow on Thomas. If she doesn't appear tomorrow, it gets revoked. Hey, who didn't we take it on? What was the defense name?
Oh, yeah, it was a.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna make something happen.
Can you go ahead and take it out, please, so don't sign it again? I'm signing everything now. Ariel,
Good morning, Judge.
hey, you ready?
Yes,
What's
I
up?
am here on Felix is the last name. He has two cases that are open right now.
What was the last name?
Felix
Felix. In jail or on bond?
on bond. His appearance was waived today.
No, I don't want the Felix. No first names. Okay. What do you want to do?
On the ABI, that case should be dismissed because the magistrate found no PC on November 2nd. I did email the ADA that is assigned. Also, we're going to set the criminal mischief for trial today. I did email the FARA and I have not received a response yet on whether she wants to dismiss, but if not, we are ready to set for trial.
Okay, what about the mischief?
The criminal mischief is the case that we're going to trial on, and then the ABI is the case that should be dismissed
Sure,
because of the
but,
PC.
so where are we headed? Because it's 130 days old. Is there an offer? Is discovery complete?
Taking a look.
Discovery is complete.
Say it again?
Discovery is complete.
It looks like Melanie has spoken to the complainant, but I haven't had any.
Oh, he's got a felony case too?
Yes, Your Honor, with the same complaint.
And just for the court, for some contextual context, the CW is not wanting to go forward with the case. She's not going to come to testify, and she's willing to sign a affidavit of non-prosecution.
Okay, well, so have you evaled for trial yet or no? Let's do this. So set it for 2 weeks. Eval the mischief for trial, you know. Put an offer if you don't think it's good, and then we'll have them come in. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
Will
2
his
weeks on Felix.
on that 2
Two
week
to
setting?
2 weeks, whatever. Felix. Page 10 and 11.
April 1st or 2nd?
April 1st or 2nd.
April 1st.
Okay, in that time, be ready on the no PC, because if not, then I'm setting it for trial. And it's gonna be a 10-day trial setting.
Is his appearance required on that
Yeah,
setting on
'cause
April 1st?
It's, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have anyone else you want to talk about?
Just Mr. Schaefer. I just need a reset if we can to April 1st. I'm still waiting on his competency evaluation.
Okay, so that was page 44, just a normal reset. You said you want the same day? Is that what you said?
Yes, April 1st, please.
Same day. Okay, we got you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, have fun.
Thank you.
You ready? Hi, just last name, please.
Sejka?
What's the-
CEJK.
Okay. Jail, right?
Yes. 31.
Mr.
Ms. Victoria, let me know that you wanted probably give us a different timeline if that case didn't hold. And we do have offers in on all the misdemeanors, but her felony is set for tomorrow.
I mean, she's got a new case. If you want more time, I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, as much as you need, really. I mean, I know that's old, but she's,
She wants to resolve that like now, but I told her just wait, let's see what happens on your felony tomorrow.
okay.
Yeah, so it'll be resolved.
Whatever you want. If you wanted to do Thursday, Friday, Monday,
Okay.
or even longer, it's up to you. Whatever you want. Of course. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I do.
Give me 1 second. Okay. What did you, what? Okay.
On fire. Got that.
Justin, do you need me?
I think so.
Who's your client? Just last name, please.
Fleischer.
No, no, it's not, there's no, doesn't show you, so you don't have to worry about it. Nope. Frazier has a bond violation?
I don't know.
Wait, which Frazier are you talking about?
For bond.
No, then, no, I'm thinking of another Frazier. I've got another Frazier that has bond violations. That's not you. Okay, what would you like? Did you want a bond or something?
There's.
No, you have two cases. As a fugitive, and you have two cases.
I got two cases for Frazier. He's a failure to like.
Okay, hold on.
I was just.
No, the other one is in court 9.
Oh, okay, they both came through on the email. So you're talking.
The court 9 came to you? How's that possible? Right.
The email I got had both cases.
I believe you, but that's a court 9 case, so we can't afford you. We
So I'm
can't
not
do
on
that.
that.
We can't approach on that. Yeah, we gotta talk to them about that.
Okay.
Or I guess the MAC, I don't know.
Stand by. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure. Hi,
I'm good, John. Two cases, John. One is Giovanni.
just the last name, just the last name.
Numbers. So remember that.
Yes, that's why I have it marked right there. See
Oh.
that?
They will drag the series.
Anyway, okay, tell me about Hernandez.
It's gonna be a free judge.
Okay,
I'm waiting for someone who has the code, you know, print out. You got print it out, I could do it now, but otherwise I'll wait for the guy to come in. You got working this for another one, but I could do it myself.
can you temporarily attach him?
Sure. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I just need that guy, because he's coming anyway, because the lawyer's coming. The
Who is
lawyer that
it?
I'm working for is coming to be the client.
Who?
Joe Mata.
It's not under Joe's name
No,
either.
no, but he's got a code. Eric Garden.
Oh,
We got you.
but that doesn't matter, does it? Okay,
I'll get to it after. But I got a Felix Cardozo.
just the last name.
Cardozo. This is one that's been offered probation. It's not a tribal change, but he's been injured and he feels that, he just wants a little time served. I said, you're not being offered a time served. So Mr. Cardozo,
Let me see.
thinking maybe get a little bit extra time.
No, it's 240 days. We've given you 1 week in February, then we set it for clear trial and beginning. I mean, it's
Well, we have no
over.
choice, but to set up a trial, but he just.
But I'm not gonna take anything, I'm telling him.
Well, let me talk to him today.
If he sets it, we're going to trial. I'm not gonna play this game where they set for trial and then they gotta plea and then everybody's gotta work it up. No.
Fair enough. Let me talk to him.
No.
Okay.
What's the offer?
There's two. There's an 18-month probation offer and there's a 12-month probation offer, Judge. With standard conditions, DMC, DW education, making the panel.
I'll talk to him.
Let me know. Yeah. Okay. Hi. What's up, Damon?
Here on McAllister,
Okay,
it's a warrant case.
there or on bond?
It's just to give you a brief understanding, it's a warrant case. He says that he filed the waiver on March 6th, very adamant that he did. What appears to be, I don't think it was because signed is a refusal, which he says that must be a mistake because I signed the waiver.
Well, a lot of times they sign wherever they sign, but it's a refusal and they,
He's worried because he's really worried about this 14 days. He wanted to talk to you to see on this waiver he has just now signed in front of you, if you will give him credit for the time and that he said.
but I don't know if he actually did wait.
I agree with you, Judge, but.
Can you bring up Mr. McAllister, please?
Give you a background, I let them, he wants to advocate to you.
I'm okay, and I'm happy to speak to him, but how do I know? And I'll reason with him and. Is there any kind of inkling that there could have been a mistake?
And so this was just brought to our attention, so I haven't had the opportunity to reach out to Central Records for them to cross-reference anything and check. And so I can do that once I get back to the office.
So I'm happy to give it, you want to set it for a couple days to see if there's something that's wrong, and if they show it, then I'm happy to do it, of course, but they're gonna need a little bit of time to look into it.
So my question would be, Judge, if we agree to that,
Has he waived already?
He's signed the waiver right now.
So he'll start accruing time now. In the event that they find that there was a mistake, then they'll give him the time of whatever it is, right? He's not losing any time now.
That's what he wants to make sure.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, sir. We get a lot of people that try to sell us the sun and the moon and the stars. We're here not to be hurtful. We're here not to be obtuse and just mean-spirited. If you earn the credit, then we always give it to you. Always, 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 no matter where it's from, whether it's from Montgomery County, whether it's from Gallup, it don't matter. But you have to have the credit earned. I can't give it to you if you've not earned it. So when you waive, that's when the 14 days for the demanding jurisdiction to come pick you up starts. I don't know if you waived back when you first got picked up. I wasn't there. I have no idea. The only way we can is Jamie can try to cross-reference to see if there was a mistake somewhere in limbo where you actually did. But a lot of people refuse just for the sake of refusing because they never want to get into anything in life, right? And then when they get here, oh, by the way, I did refuse. How would we know?
I did refuse because I wouldn't take care of the matter in the first place. I know they're not gonna ask that. I've been recently had to look at this before. They never have extradition under those circumstances.
So you know that this is just gonna keep happening over and over. And so you like coming to jail for 14 days over and over. So
I want to waive it. I mean, I wouldn't refuse it because I know they're not gonna ask.
Where's he want it from?
That
Let's
the
see.
property between $2,500 and $10,000.
Yeah, sure, where?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tennessee, Shelby County, Tennessee.
Until you go back to Shelby County and deal with this, every time you get picked up, this is going to happen, no matter how trivial it may be. So at some point, you got to get back to Tennessee so this stops happening. I don't know if they're gonna come get you or not, but regardless, are you gonna keep coming back every 2 weeks? You know what I mean?
Makes sense to that. I mean,
So-
take care of it.
I'm happy to give you a couple days if you want, just to see if they can try to cross-reference to see if there was some kind of mistake where someone checked the wrong box. I don't know for sure,
I
but
signed a waiver. I signed 2 waivers on the 5th.
I don't know. I can have them check. A lot of people say that, but look, we can check to see if there's some kind of mistake. If there is a mistake, then I will happily give it to you, but I can't give it to you if you didn't truly waive. Regardless, the time will start now. If they do find that there was a mistake, then they'll give you the credit for, is it 3 days, 2 days?
Today's the 10th, I believe, so that'd be 5 days.
Wow, it's been that long.
Well, we had a refusal as the 6th, but the defendant just said that he waived on the 5th, so. I went to court twice. I just went to court twice. I went to court on the 5th and the 6th. On the 5th, it's like he said that was a refusal because of the fact that I was speaking. And he just said 90 days or whatever. Then he called me back. That's when I signed.
You mean the magistrate?
Yeah, the magistrate. He called me back the next morning.
Did you make it, did you make the person mad?
Because I was telling him, I was explaining to him, I've been arrested and I've never been held, you know, I know they're not, it's not gonna ask you that. I was telling him that and he.
Mr. McAllister,
I was interrupting him.
when you get into a pissing match with someone who has the power of arrest, who's gonna win? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, man.
He called me back.
Which is nice, but a lot of people get drunk on power and they get just, you know, gotta be careful in this life. Not only that, but just, anyways.
So just so you're clear what the judge says, if you start in credit, stay for sure, no matter what. The state's gonna treat you, if they find a mistake, if they find a mistake, the judges agree to give you credit for the time the waiver filed, if you can find a valid waiver, if not, then start with that, right?
So you tell me when you want to do maybe 2 days, 3 days?
We can have the information definitely by Thursday. Thursday.
Okay, there.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thanks.
What's the time?
I'll talk to you, Joe. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, Mark, just last name.
This is back on green.
Okay,
So, we got a presumptive positive
for,
THC, Your Honor. It was 41 days since that last test. I don't know,
someone bring it back there. I'll give you, if it's truly 41, I'll give you 9 days until 50, but it's 50 if they're still.
yes, sir.
Okay,
No problem. And just so the court knows, she was offered a job yesterday, so she's following the court's instructions. She's been in constant
Great.
communication with me, Your Honor, and we did just get an offer from the state. I did confer it to her, and I think we're most likely going to move forward at the next court date on that.
you let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Maybe
9 days.
9 days.
Yeah. All right. Hi, Kavita. Hey,
I have an off matter. Do you want the case number?
sure.
260-732-7. It looks like this probably on with a bond violation that popped up. Like house ground. You want him to do a no driving affidavit and get the interlock. I think he had, as soon as since he had the no driving affidavit and the scram, that interlock was an option.
Hold on, I haven't seen it yet. Haven't.
No, no.
Still, no. He's got to be here. I'm not doing anything. He's now got a bond, he's on probation. He's picked up another DWI and he's now failing to do, no.
No, when I was looking at Mr. Judge, I think he had some confusion.
There's no confusion because I tell them exactly what they got to do.
Get it today, and we have 4 hours off, so I just want to get ahead of it and let you know.
He was told
February 26th.
it's now nearly 3 weeks later and he still hasn't, no, he's got to be here on the 12th, Kavita.
Exactly, but I just want to get ahead of it and let you know.
I'm
that
still
it's on.
super upset. He's on probation. He's picked up another DWI. 3 weeks since no, his ass better be here on I'm super upset.
Don't be upset, Dad, it's not good for your brain. Or your.
Serenity now.
So I'll make sure.
Look, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get upset. But bottom line, you're on probation. You pick up another DWI and you're still,
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him today, Judge, I just saw the email, so I wanted to let you know that it will be him.
okay. Mr. Cardozo, you are charged with failure to stop and failure to stop and give information. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 180 days in jail to be probated for 12 months. Understand this charge will go on your record. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. As part of this agreement, you will do an effective decision-making class, a DWI repeat offender education class. You'll do a 1 victim impact panel. You will do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what other conditions you need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No drugs, no alcohol, guardian interlock, and 10 hours of community service. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes,
How do you plead to this offense, guilty or not guilty?
guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to this agreement. If I find that you consume alcohol, or if you violate any of these conditions, I will order your arrest. We will file a motion to revoke your probation. You will go to jail and we will have a hearing to determine if you violated this agreement. And if you do, you are looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yeah,
I'm telling you now, I am ordering them and telling them to test you frequently so we know that you're not using. Do you understand? All right.
yes, sir.
How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty and we'll follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Ron. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Justin.
Judge, yes.
Talk to me.
On Mr. Frazier's case, I dismissed that.
Okay.
So we just got this case up here.
Okay.
I think the state's got the waiver information on him.
Do you want to keep the waiver?
Yes.
Good. Nothing to do.
For him.
Okay.
Jenkins, he also has a fugitive case with, something going on out of Missouri.
Missouri.
Missouri, yeah. I go back. I'm going to ask for a bond on that.
He's been reset a lot. Why? Did he have something? Oh, he must. Did he have something?
He had assault in the dating case. He got worked out yesterday. He was a little frustrated that the clock had started the 5th and it started yesterday. But he's also the 24th. This is reset date. I think it's been outdated.
So did he have an aggravated assault open?
Apparently he had a Harris County case a while back. I don't.
So I don't remember him explicitly. I do think he had several past offenses, but most recently, it was an evading, arrest case. And so that's why he was in custody as of recent and as current.
Oh, we had because it's weird because the felony cases are above the misdemeanor cases, but that doesn't make sense because, so he had, okay, so
My understanding is all Harris County cases have been resolved. He's only being held in the jail right now.
so the time didn't start ticking till yesterday because probably
Right.
he wasn't eligible. It was told
So,
because of.
yeah, I understand. He understands he just doesn't love it, but, we understand why it's where it is. But he did want me to see if the court would consider setting a bond amount for him on the Missouri.
You should have told me that before we came here, so I could have had information.
So let's do this. Let's roll it to tomorrow. That way you can take a look to see what you want to do.
Yes.
And then
It
I'll,
doesn't affect his timetable.
no,
Okay,
no,
that's fine.
he's still earning credit.
That's cool. I'm working in 7 tomorrow, so I'll be here all morning.
Come on, yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Sure. What's your cause number?
It's gonna be 260.
Okay,
8904.
8904. Okay, yeah.
So he came out Friday, he has an ankle monitor, that's a restriction. What he's asking the board is if he's able to get his work stuff, from the house.
No, no, he's gonna have to use someone else. Yeah, he's got a mow up, he's got an assault family member. I don't want to give him any kind of, he can go with a constable.
Well, that was gonna be the question, was if he could go with, a constable or something to get.
But if he goes by himself or if he goes with a friend, he's gonna get arrested.
Sure.
If
So
he
that's.
goes in an actual constable or he goes, has the friend go pick everything up, I don't care. But if he goes over there by himself or with a friend or with, then he's gonna get arrested.
Okay.
Yeah, but if he hires a constable to go with him, I don't, then the constable can go. But
So then,
he's gonna have to hire someone to go there.
sure. And so should I, like, in the event that he gets the constable to come out there with him, if we let.
Make sure he has proof that he did, so we know.
Okay, sounds good.
Because we're not gonna take his word. Oh, by the way, I went with a constable, so, okay. All right, we're done.